Hi, I'm Kennedy Beckley. I just transferred from HCC to USF. I'm a communications major and an incoming junior here at USF. I also would like to get my minor in animal biology. But today I'm analyzing the music video My Mind and Me by Selena Gomez, and it was released in 2022. This song holds such a special place in my heart because I feel that it's the message of mental health is super relatable to millions across the whole entire world. This video connects to Global Goal 16, Peace, Justice, and Strong Institutions, by exploring mental health struggles and the importance of understanding and compassion, which contribute to a safer, more just world. I'm also going to link the video down below for you. The first term I chose was individualistic culture, which can be found on page 44 of the textbook. This means a culture where people believe their primary responsibility is to themselves, focusing on personal goals and independence. In the textbook, it explains that in individualistic cultures, people tend to prioritize their own needs and personal achievements over the group goals. And in the video, around 1 minute and 15 seconds to 1 minute and 45 seconds, Selena is shown struggling alone with her thoughts and emotions, highlighting the personal nature of mental health. This moment illustrates individualistic culture by showing how she is primarily responsible for managing her own well-being, even as she faces isolation, which shows that instead of reaching out and asking a group of people for help, she kind of just went in on herself and was like, okay, I need to fix this. It reminds viewers that self-awareness and self-care are vital parts of justice and peace within one's life. Term 2 is highly masculine and highly feminine cultures, which can be found on page 46 of the textbook. These describe cultural values emphasizing different traits, where highly masculine cultures tend to value achievement, competition, and assertiveness, while highly feminine cultures prioritize cooperation, caring, and quality of life. The textbook gives an example of masculine cultures focusing on success and power, whereas feminine cultures focus more on nurturing relationships and emotional support, which I found very intriguing because it kind of keeps the traditional roles of how men are seen as like the powerhouse and women are kind of like the soft touch kind of vibe. In the music video, from 2 minutes and 20 seconds to 2 minutes and 50 seconds, Selena's vulnerability and emotional openness demonstrates traits of highly feminine culture, highlighting caring and empathy and connection, which this contrasts with the typical masculine culture values and emphasizes that peace and justice require a more emotional understanding and support, not just the strength and competition that comes with highly masculine culture. Term 3 was perception, which can be found on page 63, which is the process of selecting, organizing, and interpreting information to make sense of the world. This textbook explains that people's perceptions can change how they understand the same event very differently, which is super interesting because one thing could be seen one way and the other person can perceive it completely different, like flip it all the way upside down. And in the video, between 3 minutes and 3 minutes and 30 seconds, the visuals shift from the confusion to clarity, representing how perception does change. As viewers watch Selena's journey, they begin to understand the complexity of mental health beyond surface appearances, how they could be, one person can look completely fine on the outside, but on the inside, their world could be spinning 1,000 miles a second. This shift challenges common perceptions and promotes a more compassionate view, supporting the goals of justice and strong institutions by encouraging a deeper understanding and digging deeper rather than just taking what people are giving you at the top level. This activity showed me how communication concepts like culture and perception are powerful tools for conveying messages about peace and justice. I was surprised by how much a music video can change and how we can see complex issues like mental health through different cultural values and shifting perceptions. If I were creating a message to support Global Goal 16, I'd focus on using emotional connection, like feminine culture traits shown in the video, to foster empathy and promote social change. Thank you so much for watching my video.